Here are the different health-related physical fitness assessments that we can do at home with our family or with our friends. We have Body Mass Index. This is an assessment tool for body composition. It is also a simple calculation using a person's height and weight. The formula in computing the BMI is weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. Here is the example of the BMI computation. When you're done computing, relate to the BMI table for your reference. For the BMI that is lower than 18.5, that is underweight. 18.5 up to 25 is normal. 25 up to 30 is overweight. And 30 upwards is obese. Weight is the heaviness or lightness of a person. The equipment we use for getting the weight is bathroom scale. For performer, wear lightweight clothing before weighing. On bare feet, stand erect and still, with weight evenly distributed on the center of the scale. For partner, record the score in kilograms. Height is the distance between the foot on the floor to the top of the head in standing position. The equipment used for measuring the height is tape measure. For performer, stand erect on bare feet with the heels, buttocks, and shoulders pressed against the wall where the tape measure is attached. For partner, place the ruler against the wall with the base at the top of the head of the person being tested. Measure the height from the base of the ruler. Record the score in meters. Next is the 3-minute step test. This is an assessment tool for cardiovascular endurance. It also measures your aerobic fitness level based on how quickly your heart rate returns to normal after exercise. The equipments used are 12 inches height step board, stopwatch, and a clapper. For performer, stand at least 1 foot away from the step or bench with trunk erect and eyes looking straight ahead. The first step of the sequence should be alternate. At the signal of go, step up and down the bench for 3 minutes at the rate of 96 beats per minute. Observe proper breathing. Immediately after exercise, stand and relax. Locate your pulse in 5 seconds and count the pulse beat for 10 seconds and multiply it by 6. Get the recovery heart rate after 1 minute of the test. Here's the table to rate the 3-minute step test. The assessment tool for flexibility is zipper test. This is to test the flexibility of your shoulder girdle. The equipment used for zipper test is ruler. For performer, stand erect. Raise your right arm and reach down across your back as far as possible. Extend your left arm down and behind your back. Bend your elbow up your back and try to reach your right hand as if you are pulling a zipper. To test your left shoulder, repeat procedure starting with your left arm. For partner, observe whether the finger touch or overlap each other. If not, measure the gap between the middle finger of both hands. Record the distance in centimeters. This is the interpretation of zipper test. The other assessment tool for flexibility is sit and reach. This is to test the flexibility of the lower extremities, particularly the trunk. The equipment used for sit and reach are tape measure or meter stick. For performer, sit on the floor with a tape measure at 0 point from the wall. Your back, head, and shoulders should be flat on the wall. The feet should be 12 inches apart. Bend your trunk and reach your toes as far as possible. For partner, see to it that the knees are not bent as the performer slides the farthest distance that he could. Record farthest distance reached in centimeters. Here is how we interpret sit and reach. Push-ups. It is an assessment tool to measure muscular strength. It measures the strength of the upper extremities. The equipment used in push-ups is mat. For performer, face down in standard push-up position. Lower your arms until there is a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Perform as many repetitions as possible, at a maximum of 50 push-ups for the boys and 25 for the girls. For partner, start counting as the performer lowers his or her body until he or she reaches 90-degree angle at the elbow. Here's the table to interpret push-ups. Basic plank. It is an assessment tool for muscular endurance. It measures the strength and the stability of the core muscles. Equipment used in basic plank is the same as the equipment we used in push-up. For performer, assume a push-up position. Keep abdominals engaged or contracted. Do not let stomach drop or allow hips to rise. For partner, record how long the performer can hold the position. Here's the interpretation of a basic plank. Knowing your assessment results will help you know which is needed to be developed or maintained to have a healthy lifestyle. Below are the key things to understand to improve your body. A smart guide to goal setting. Short-term goal. It should be developed with definite amount of time in mind. Long-term goal. It is something you want to do further in the future. Long-term goals require time and planning. Before starting an exercise program, set short-term and long-term goals. This should be specific. Write down what you want to achieve. Measurable. Write down amounts, time, days, and other measure factors. Achievable. Your goals should be realistic. Relevant. Your goal should be important to you. Trackable. Recording your progress helps you see what you have achieved.